Hey guys, what is up? It's Dusty here, and welcome back to another crypto video, and I am feeling good. I woke up good this morning, the whole day has been good, and our trade, which is still open, is also going quite splendidly. Now, I want to talk a little bit more about my trade and what I'm doing here in the near future in just a second, but first guys, make sure you press the like button, make sure you are subscribed, and make sure you comment something down below, because that way you can earn yourself 100 XRP, because the first time a video hits 1500 likes within 24 hours, we are giving that away. But a little bit of backstory. I made a video a couple of days ago on the 11th of March with the title Ripple price will skyrocket once it starts, 100 million XRP transfer, huge B2C profits today, and I actually changed the title a little bit later. The video wasn't doing too well. I thought, let me try switch it up, but at first, it was mostly something with my trade in the title. And that is because most of this video was dedicated to kind of explaining to you guys my plan, how I usually go about finding these trades, and why right now is the most lucrative time ever to make freaking money, all right? And the XRP part refers to when we break out, we're going to break out heavily, at least most likely we are. Now, I actually told you guys somewhere at the end of this price analysis talk as well, that the next trade I'll be taking, I can't show you guys the sound, but if you watch it, you'll find I told you guys that I'll most likely be taking the trade once we break this one and get a confirming candle. What happened? Well, we broke out, we got my confirmation here on the 1 hour, and boom, I opened a trade. Right now, I actually opened a little bit earlier, most likely. I'm not exactly sure which hour it is. This is UTC, and I am in UTC +1. Okay, so I'm not exactly sure if I opened at this, for example, one, or still in this one. It's right around this area though, and as you guys all know, I'm going for about 3.5% profit. However, I might go with this one a little bit longer as we already touched it, and I've been trying to record this video for like the last 2 hours or so, but it's been so ridiculously busy. I have a lot of calls, have a lot of people talking to me about crypto that I didn't get to it, all right? A little bit too bad. I think I actually started this at about, let's say 6, maybe 5. Right now it is 9:15, so, do the math for yourselves. It's pretty damn crazy. However, we're already in profit right now, and I could actually stop my position already, because 3.5% times 20, as I'm doing this with 20 times leverage, is a pretty nice deal. And I told you guys, my bigger picture for Bitcoin is still in play, all right? I still think we'll see the top here. Everything is still going exactly how we planned it, and all is doing good. Until we breach the downside, everything is looking perfect. So what are we waiting for here, guys? What are we freaking waiting for? I'm still freaking excited. I can't say anything else. I'm just raking in profits here day after day. Things are looking good. Mostly, of course, because things are bullish, though. The general crypto market right now is going bullish, and if you're asking me, am I going to cash out right now at 3.5 times 20% profit, or I'm gonna wait this one longer. I'm gonna go for a 7%er, which I sometimes do as well, with a heavier stop loss as well, because I always go for about a 1 to 2. In this case, I actually could go for a 1 to a 3 ratio. But if I go for 2, here's my stop loss. This could work fine. However, I'm just gonna let it go for a little bit, maybe with a trailing stop loss. I'll see in a little second, because I'm not sure if this move is actually gonna be finished yet. I'm not too sure about that. We'll see, though. I can't really quote too much on that. All right, and let's now go over into the XRP chart, as I want to quickly explain what I'm looking for here and what I think is most important. So straight out the bat, I am waiting for a breach of 49 cents, and that is going to be the moment where I'll most likely open a new position. I'm not quite sure how big it's going to be, or if I can actually open one already now, and that's why I'm not doing anything just quite yet. I am waiting for the right moment, as that strategy has proven to me already that it works. And why change a working strategy? One thing to keep in mind is that this all only works in a very bullish market, but hey, that's exactly what we have right now. If you take a look at the side here, everything is going up, and could you have made profit with XRP right now in the last couple of hours? Oh, definitely yes, you could. Is that my trading style though? No. So am I gonna do that? No. Because, for example, one thing you could have done here throughout this time is literally just short every time it got to the top and try to long every time it went lower, significantly lower. In this case here, this this bottom, a lot of people most likely called it out. Did I? No, I didn't call it out. I didn't even look at it, because, hey, that is not my focus. And logically speaking, if we're to kind of follow its trend, it should actually have traded lower. If you kind of replicate the trend right here, reversely, but it didn't though. So not really my style. I like longer term, just a little bit. And for me, the breach here is going to be most significant, as we touched it once, twice, 3 times, maybe even 4 times in a very short amount of time here. Shows me it's an important level, waiting for a breach. If we get one green candle with another confirming, I'm going to be buying in. And then the next important level, in my opinion, is most likely going to be right here at about 64 cents or so. You can see once more that we hit it once, twice, 3 times, potentially 4 times. Pretty big deal, all right? Pretty big deal. This was back in February about 13th or so, but also back in this day here, it actually acted as quite an important barrier if it wasn't for this last little push that we saw due to all the hype, basically, within the bigger time frame of yeah, the XRP pump and dump group, right? You guys were all there. You guys all know what I'm talking about. So yeah, first important point, 49 cents. Up to that one, I'm not buying, I'm not selling anything. I did buy a little bit more XRP for my longer hold stash, but so have I been doing for some other coins. It's not only XRP that I've been buying. And once more, guys, I'm still extremely bullish. And as long as BTC goes up, alts will follow suit as well. And if you want more of these price talky videos like this one, or like the one we're talking right now, let me know down below, because I'm not exactly sure what you guys like, or if you dislike it, I'm not sure. Then on the same note, I've been reading so many different trading views as well. All right, I'm not going to talk about them too much in videos because I don't think that's really original anyway, but I do like to read some of them, and I do want to kind of recommend you guys to also do this type of stuff if you have the time to. For example, take a look at this, right? This guy might be extremely right soon. You know, we don't know. As of this point here, let's quickly read what he said down below. XRP's status in the market has had its fair share of troubles as a result of Ripple's ongoing lawsuit with the SEC. However, there's been an increased activity between Ripple and Coinbase that could impact the coin's standing in the market. According to Will Alert, Ripple and Coinbase have made numerous transfers. The number of transferred coins was over 235 million, which was equivalent to about $100 million. And in other news, MIT University released a special report about crypto for the professional accounting body, CPA Australia, in which they reported that Ripple and XRP enjoyed the trust of many banks as a model for central bank digital currencies. Technically, in the latest XRP week, XRP had a low volume down move, bringing the price of the XRP to 44 cents from 48 top, where it was at the beginning of the week. The price action suggests that, to us, this is a consolidation and the next move should be an up move. Potentially targeted for this move is the resistance area at about 64 cents, and there we'll see if it breaks to the upside or if it's going to make one more down. However, one possibility is to continue to the downside without making an up, racing, or actually reaching, but I would say racing, the support of about 35 cents per XRP. Trade with care. So, did he say anything special? Not at all. Nothing at all, because we already knew all of this, right? We've been talking about this exact same scenario for a couple of weeks now, as, remember, let's actually go to a 1 hour here. Remember back in one of the live streams, we were talking about the most important points, which were 17 cents, 100% up from there, which was about 34 cents or so. These are all just points which were important in the big pump and dump, and I guess the basic, no, I shouldn't say the basic, the bigger market dump. So here, 17 cents, for example, is very important. Then about 34 cents was one point which we reached after the big pump and dump happened. And there's a couple other ones, like, for example, 64 cents. They're all quite logical, though. We said, however, that the bigger range which XRP was trading in was between here. Let's just quickly put it in some thick lines so everybody will know. This is the basic range which XRP has traded in for a very long time right now. And these are also our most important points, theoretically speaking. However, I would actually like to narrow that vision just a little bit between this one. As you can see, we've kind of traded within that for a very long time now, since the beginning of February. And you might say, oh, we breached this is blah, blah, blah. No. All right, since the last couple of weeks, we haven't really crossed this area right here. So I would say once more, like you see in the bigger green, blue-ish, what color is that? I have no clue. Green, blue, turquoise area, which again is going to be the most important to breach. And then hopefully we'll bounce, see this as a new support, and then again retest this upside. But this is the most important one. So I think that guy is a little bit wrong in that sense, but he's looking at a bigger picture, right? Different analysis, different analogy, 4-hour chart. Then another guy here, Project Syndicate, very popular over on TradingView, has said XRP USD H1, 20% gains, best level to buy shorts. SLTP new. It's basically just his bigger picture of I don't know, selling his signals. I'm not exactly sure. I believe he does sell signals. I believe he does do that type of stuff. No comments, no none, nobody saying anything. But yeah, this is a very short-term type of thing. You gotta love it, you gotta like it. Not really my style either. Not really my way of writing things down regardless. But I guess maybe it has some validity to it. If you guys know, let everybody else know in the comment section down below. I personally am not this type of guy. All right, I don't really add a validity to it too much. Then another side note, go check out GSX. A link is down below. It's the first gold-backed coin, and I do like it, all right? Mostly for the reason that it's the first of its kind. It is the first gold-backed coin and the first growth coin. And I'm not saying that this is going to be surely amazing, but I am testing it out. It's 10 cents a coin right now, plus an 8% bonus, plus a 5% bonus for using my link. And yeah, I did put a couple $1,000s into it. It is still in there right now as we speak, mostly because I want to try it out. And for my risk to reward, it is definitely going to be worth it. And then John Deaton posted a 2-year investigation that looked at their corporate conduct over 8 years, and the SEC enforcement couldn't find any evidence to charge Brad Garlinghouse and Chris Larson or even Ripple with fraud. But the SEC made sure it distracted people from their overreaching government intrusion by trying to divide the crypto community by taking shots at Brad for selling some of his XRP. I tweeted below recently, they didn't charge fraud because they couldn't. So why do they want to know why he spent or how he spent their money in a no fraud case? To further divide and distract. And I don't want to go too far into this, but I guess we can read these two things really quickly. Maybe they can find a new extravagant purchase and then leak it to the press so people talk about that nonsense instead of the SEC acting like Big Brother. If they campaign Brad and Chris in a bad light, then people might believe they deserve it all. I don't know Brad or Chris from Adam, but they might be generous, kind, amazing humans, and they might be jerks. Either way, it doesn't matter. What matters is that our government is acting like a totalitarian regime. I want to know Bill Hinman's. Okay, let's keep it like this for right now. All right. Bigger point being, he is saying that the SEC is basically going after Brad Garlinghouse and Chris Larson because they're trying to distract you from what's really going on. They're trying to get all their documents, which is, like they've already explained, overreaching a little bit because they have no right to those documents. It's not necessary at all for the case unless they were charged with fraud, or at least something heavier which needs all their personal information, which in this case it definitely doesn't. Not a legal opinion though, this is just my own opinion, like the moron that I am, so keep that in mind. And if you think about it, the way I think about it, it's really a two-sided type of thing. Like from one perspective, I'm thinking, yeah, the SEC is definitely trying to just fetch something in the digging. On a different side, I'm also thinking from the SEC's perspective and the lawyers over there being like, well, they got no point to stand on, so try whatever you can to still try to win this. Try to really look at all your freaking opponent's attacks and try to dig for something if you can't defend from those attacks, right? They're just scared, or they're just looking for something to make their case better. They're just trying desperately because they don't have anything else. And I'm not saying that that's all trying to distract. It's just trying to find some dirt on them. It's trying to find something which isn't that public. It's a normal thing in the discovery phase, though, and even though they might find it overreaching, the SEC can try to find the type of stuff, just like Ripple can try to find some stuff out from the SEC, even though it might be declined. But again, that's something we'll see. A little bit later, I'll talk more about some lawsuit stuff, as I have a couple of articles I really quickly want to cover, but not going to make it too long anymore, guys, because I think you already know almost everything you need to. So that was it for today. Let me know if you're trading XRP down below in the comment section, and I'll see you guys again in another one.